for opening game cam, how could you assess the chemistry, the teamwork, the nerves, everything that goes into a first game?
I won't say nothing about being nervous, but anxious, man, that's big time right there. Because everybody was just so, a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. Everybody was just going real fast, a lot faster than what they normally was used to. So that's one thing I can say that we were doing. We was very anxious and rushing things that we really should have slowed down and, focused more on when trying to finish buckets. Because as you know, we started out pretty layups, missing mainly just layups. So that's one thing I can say. We were just real anxious. And once we finally slowed it down, calmed down, got the jitters out, picked it back up.
Luke, can you kind of describe this sequence in in the second half? It was still kind of a close game for a few minutes, and then the defensive pressure, you guys were able to start running and hitting from outside. Can you just describe the rhythm you were able to get into?
I think just everybody kind of committed right then. We put a different lineup out there, and they came out of timeout, and we just kind of turned it up. Guys were just getting steals and dishing the ball and getting easy shots for everybody. We were really trying to push it and pick up the intensity and pressure.
Question for both of you. What was the biggest positive you saw as a team, and what do you guys need to work on more?
Biggest positive, I would just say, I'm going to go with enthusiasm. Not even on the court, though. I'm going to go with the bench. Because a lot of times when a big play happened or something special happened, it was the bench that got up and started cheering. And that's what got everybody motivated. That was the main change of the game, mainly. Was even when we was getting steals and all that, it was mainly focused on the bench because they was cheering for us.
What I liked was just that we can do it. When we started that run, we just talked about, we looked good. We were getting steals, we were pressuring. We played well against a good team. Like, if we can pressure a good team like Harvard like that, we can pressure a lot of teams and we can really get after it. So just seeing us do that, knowing we can do it, we really run on team.
Luke, could you kind of sense the bond with this team so early in the season compared to, say, last year where there were a lot of young, inexperienced guys together?
Absolutely. I feel like we can put a lot of different lineups out there, and guys just mesh well together. I think a lot of the stuff we did in the off season really led to that. Taking trips like our trip to Italy, and just being together all the time. We're just a lot closer than I think we were last year, and I think it's definitely helped us out.
Now you guys get to go to Charleston, some more tough competition. Just talk about the challenge to get to play some first at Charlotte and then some other potentially big teams along the way.
All right, there are definitely going to be some big teams out there, but it's not who the names are really. Every game is going to be a big game. Like Coach always emphasizes, every game is different, regardless of who you're going to play. So we're going to go out there and play every game as if it was our last.
I think we're excited to go play those teams. Like you said, every team is different, but we're ready to take on everybody. We feel confident, ready to go down to Charleston.
All right, guys.